So I think there's a topic that I have to speak. It's genau jetzt kommst du daher. Nein, Fuchsi, was ist das? Die Leiten muss in die Welt hinaus. Das ist so. Okay. So nicht unbemerkt bleiben. Okay, topic is sabotage. I ordered now a lot of stuff from Amazon because the photo ventilator broke and immediately moored in trees, really. Wow. Nein, du hörst es auf. Nein, Spazi, genau jetzt kommst du daher. Nein, du wartest jetzt. Ja. Und here, I had not a choice. So I ordered some stuff and only had delivery. But I mean, there's one mini super in that there's one shop, yes, in that village, and you cannot. And then when you search in Google, then it's you see it, yes, you see it, yes. You only need to blah 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 blah. Oh yes, boing. Here is it, yes. And some online shops when you to order cat food. This is crazy. And yes, that is the reason why I decided to do that. My orders was not sent. Yeah. But they sent me oh, thank you for your ordering. The strange thing is, there was no excusing in it that it was not signed, and nothing else, and also no order number or anything. So here, it happened not just by accident, or just not because it's obviously a system thing. And why exists a system thing? That a system thing exists exactly for people like me. When you have people for that evil system, they are important, they get always the best stuff and fast and etc. And then then you have the normal time, you have the livestock, the voting livestock, yes, they think there is democracy, but check nothing in real, what is going on. They get so C quality. But people like me, the fans, yes, I let them charge, and I had to run them because it was fucking hot, yes. And Air Moisture, that day, 93%, okay? 93% air humidity, okay? Asthma, okay? Again, when I don't practice the placebo technique, when I don't practice ᛉᛉᛉᛉᛉᛉᛉ acupressure, since decades, no more to tell, yes, but fans are needed, simply. Every home grower knows that the fans are very important, that there is no mold, yes. It's important. And guess what? No 20 hours, the first burned off. fuck. Yeah, hot, yeah. Always the motherboard, the charging port. Always the same. And that 12,000 milliampere, also 12 ampere battery. You can use it as when I dimension such a battery, oh, I can say, yeah, so I must dimension also the charging port that he can handle that. Yes. So I don't know what all that. I don't think that are liars or pseudos that write all that good stuff. The documentation. Yes? I don't think. Yes? I have 2 of them ordered, and both the first under 20 hours, the first one about 24 hours. Yes, exactly the same. Exactly the same. So how is that possible that I pick up exactly, and when you read it, they must have done similar. It was on a camping trip, yes, and the thing was hot like crazy and so on, yes. So what is the difference? What is the difference? They don't develop any quanta drives with grip of governments, the income of etc., and why did both have mold? Why exactly I don't should have a working fan? Yes. So is it. So is it. Yeah. And yeah. You, yes, so the normal who don't do such that and is not able to do such, don't get that shit, yes. But it exists, yes. It's not anything. What not exist a whole bunch of sick shit. No, that is reality, yes, that's reality. Yes, it's reality, yeah. This is fucking reality, yeah. Yeah, you see it here on the mold. Oops, yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. That's when you see a little bit here. You see that? Yeah, that here. What is that? It's no dust. No, it's no dust. Okay. I'm pensioners. And one of them, this one in pension is many allergies. And one of them is more. So I not only for a normal human, yeah, would be really bad, yes. I have an allergy bad, I actually asthma, yes. And it's completely ignored. I get no help, yes. This, outblock. When some, in that moment, I ordered the things, yeah, and they play the game with me. Imagine what's happened. I come down, want to go with my dinghy, yeah, at first, yes. One day was the valve open, but it's not needed because the air goes anywhere out. And by the engine, at first, the connector, I have no clue what it is. I mean, it could turn on and off, I guess, but it didn't work anymore. It was still apart. I repaired it. Turn on. It started. Yeah, it started after some. So it started, but it didn't turn it off again. That was interesting. Yeah. the gas, so that the throttle, that works. Such kind of sabotage. I mean the timing. Why? I have that boat X times exactly in that way, exactly in this, exactly. I always like to see it. Yeah? Exactly on that day where I ordered that and want four. It was 2, 3 days, 5, no, 5 days before it arrived. So 2, 3 days after I ordered it, and then I repaired that. It works. Then I knew how to handle that. Then the next thing happened. I can't remember what anything was done. And I saw when I checked it with when the review was open. I was going back, and that it was he was using the fishing. There's one of us sunken sailing boat. They fix the boat and do the fishing. Yes. And I was going back to go because I decided to don't take the phone with me. It's always wet and also plastic bags can fall in the water. So sometimes I let it. And so to get the phone to make a picture from that. When I was come back to the boat, it was gone. I mean, that wasn't wrong. Yes, it was no minute. Disappeared. Yeah, Dr. Katharina Horton. What she told about how all that spine network and sabotage and all shit. I bet that every contract, every big company, this is the reason my monopolism is a man who is not definitely on the, who has not proven that he's to control it anyway, exactly to do that what they want. It's not, he never can build up any company point. It's not possible. It is not possible. You're blocked here, there, text and court here, whatever, rules there, and bam, done. Yeah? It's not allowed. When you prove anywhere that you would fight that, it's also the solution with Wikipedia, that's all bullshit, yes. That Assange, what he exposed, that civilists were shooting from a thing. Hey, anyone who is not completely dumb know that it happened on that world, yes? Everybody, yes? Who know a little bit from the truth know that they do that, yes? Because they are evil, yes? They are evil simply, yes? They are sick scum. That world can be a paradise, and they make it to a hell in their sickness. Yes. And only really the most selfish, dumbest scum can be happy in such a world. The absolutely non-empath, yes, till psychopaths, yes. Blinded for living in their sickness of self whatever. Ruthless without any. Yes, that's the reason why I got this. The more you are in light, the more shit you get. In all, in absolutely all. Service, these. Absolutely. Service. Go in shops. But this is everywhere, yes. They hardly know anything on this stuff, yes. I worked in Austria, Krems, by the media market. On my first day, I sold a system for computer. Yeah. And they said, how long you made that? I didn't want to tell you because I'm simply honesty. Yeah. I'm simplifying and tell how it is. But the point is also I know the stuff, yes. They can't explain it. That is the reason. Yes. I worked by a super glue, kind of super glue, but also expedition. Yes. There was outside was on the street was this super seller, a bully bastard, would piss people with empathy, with sense, with dear discussion from such as, and they come then to me. Yeah? So, I wasn't the whole inside. They come and everything. So I was like, you sell the same thing with the outside? Yeah. This guy, that is a bastard. Yes, so what's he dare to do? And so this is amazing. I know. I know. And that boss was like, hey, come on, go into the people, and blah blah, make action. The biggest shit, the biggest bastards have always the biggest position. This is the pyramid of evil on the planet, yes? And if this, that, then if he's not evil, then he's really very, very dumb. Very, very dumb. Yes. But the shit is so big. I mean, like that from the Italian this is called in Staatsanwalt, Oberstaatsanwalt, the highest prosecutor of the Italian court. They offered him an injection with pseudo-corona, tralala, yeah? A placebo, nothing, there's nothing. At first, right and then give them any village or activity. How much? What is it? I mean, that we have a mood that you can show here, so I have an idea. What that is. Anyway, yes, and yeah, he's going to the public, told that he offered at him and that he's. I think he played both just simply. It's exactly that what psychopaths do. Dr. Katharina Rappen. This is really. To make it so obvious, yes. Make it so obvious. I mean, the thing is so obvious. This is torturing. This is psychotherapy for dead people who know what's going on. Not the dump shit. Yes, believe all that. Oh yeah, but before I wear a mask, I check what the mask will do. It's really useful for me. I don't trust anyone. I check by my own if that is really what it should be. Maybe when you have asthma, then if anyway problem sometimes with air, then it's too very such not very comfortable, and so you prove it simply more, yeah, and not believe only any shit, yes, but any psychopathic demons, yes, till you can pull off their mind fucking shit. Yes. Then pandemic and puff, Ukraine, suddenly. I read here on anything, when I want what anything. Oh, because the war in Ukraine, it can be produced by delivery. No crops, no oil, not anything. What could? Really not anything. What could have anything to do with Ukraine? Yes, not a bit. Yes. Mind fucking. Everywhere that is Orwell. Orwell. Alter. When I read that, I couldn't believe what I see. And in that moment, it's just so the buff. Yeah. They do it, yes. That's really can't pull that off. Ruthless without anyone saying, oh, you can't, piece of shit. Now you pay for all your dirt. Huh? That is also, that is the reason. Look, we can do that. We can do that. Ha ha ha. And you lost. Huh? So the point is all that fighters. How many attacks, physical attacks you had? 8, 9. Anything about that? How many you had? Because you release an article, because you develop anything, an important part, because whatever, then for example, that with the boat, when a normal situation would be, oh wow, then if it happens, then if it's not common, but it's known that it happens sometimes, then it's the first what I do, yes, but the first what I do, when I'm a normal human good, I'm not psychopath, okay? Then I say, oh, fuck, yeah, now surely can be pulling in the harbor. Then, okay, I must know anyway, a guy who surveyed the whole envelope. If it's worth to do anything with that, what is left. And then, what is your goal? Yes. Okay, we make a survey, this 15, okay, this. And then, normally, I don't live after I get, normally, I don't live longer than 1 week in the boat. It can be that anything is stuck and has to be repaired because other emergency things is also not. But that amount of places, I would tell not longer than 1 week I'm on the boat. Yes. Then I'm on land. Yes. And then is a meeting with the guys. What is to do? If it's possible, for that and that amount of money. That is a constructive, very clear, very clear, open, professional kind of way of acting, for helping, for all is paid, all is thing is about if that is possible. And there's only a speaking. And if it is, there was nothing, understand me? There was absolutely nothing. There is that you cannot tell there is no life. That is a completely pressing down, completely blocking. Let's see. When it's such essential. What means the drive? What means the drive for them? It's a disaster on taxing time. Yes. Die plan only for. When the next is that, I mean, how the mind shifting. Suddenly is CO2 a problem? CO2 is fertilizer for plants. Yes, please ask a proper gardener who knows that stuff, who is a real professional. Ask simply, what is CO2? Sometimes in that greenhouses they give additional CO2 that they grow more and faster. Yes, that is insane. Yes, it is insane. CO2 is no problem. I have more vegetation, but that. What a problem is pollution. Yes. No, but CO2, print and blah, blah, blah. That is bullshit. That is completely mindfuck, okay? That is nothing. That has nothing to do. Yes, that is bullshit, yes? Pollution is it. Pollution is it. And that drive, when he's only to drive with photovoltaic or wind generator here. Check what people tell. There's some bullshit. Check in here. And when you know that people wrong are, and you are a honest guy, a really, that Righterous and such things are really important, then you will see on one point or several points at a time that they are no good people. Yes. Doesn't matter. And such wrong is not to trust. struck me here down now with substance. Yeah. Only to be able to pick up water. I mean, normally when that boat would be, I mean, this is insane. The first thing, the days before I was going to Panama the first time, I looked for water meters because the first thing what I do, I know cleaning, all that stuff is important. When you clean, you're gonna do salt water and then over some water taking and whatever. I'm mooring, yeah. So on the buoy, so anchoring. It was a water meter. Yes. So normally, yes. What I have to do each second, you have to reward instead. I don't have to think on such. It's a whole chain on shit included, that with the boat, with the dinghy, the air goes out, and sabotage, and this, only to get water. Yes. And for that, what we paid, what my wife and I paid here, yes, is to expect that I can turn the water, and the water maker makes the water, yes. Because I know how to do, yes, I did this, and not that maybe the ancient ones that I don't have to row to shore, and this, all that other, that insane, and humiliating, that fascism bastards, really, are only on humans. If nothing else exists, that is the point. This is really. One question. When you would be the reason, the cause of the destruction of all life, and the only possibility to stop that is that you kill yourself, would you do it, or wouldn't you do it? What would be the first that comes in your mind? The first thing that comes in my mind is to change, to be not the cause. That is the way. The others, not. The divine way would be that I am the honorable and responsible creature. When I know the history of the humans, what was done, I would. But I could, with my own killing on human. But when I, with the killing of that body, could stop the humans right now by destroying all other life on the planet. When I see in the eyes of my cats, my friends, when I saw in the eyes of the bird, that there is life, some life. All that the humans destroy. Yes, there are some to help and care about animals, but why? day, there are some that try to change on the roof. But what is really the roof? Mindfuck. Humanizing. Cosmic awareness, because you know nothing. Demon religion. Fuck your mind. And you recognize it completely down. Inquisition, witch hunting, here and other stuff there. Always with spiritual development is sucked down or infiltrated with demon techniques. Asia. Pure madness. Pure madness. And the ability to speak with other creatures shows you how much your mind is blinded from humanizing or something else. But you can understand that is the problem. It can be any astrological, etc., blah blah, whatever, too, yes, but I think at first after I developed the empathy system, 1999, for 3 years, I didn't want to believe that such exists. Because a goodwill is constructive and constructivity in positive things. Yeah. He cannot imagine out of his nature such evilness. Yeah. And I was searching after this after some time. I always come to the point. No, I did it out of love. Yes, and her karmic law. I know the karmic law must this be supported, but not hacked, attacked, and cut to pieces, and with killing, with destruction. And no. So don't come of it. So don't come of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, esoteric rankers that come on with that bullshit experience. Why do you meditate? If you meditate. Meditation is a very useful thing. At first it will anyway train the possible technique. Because that is the really important key. Yeah? Only you believe something, you change through your chemistry in your body. That is some power, not medicaments. I see. Why is this in this theory which has been tried to work out completely and they do this is hard to understand. I knew some stuff from there on, but I got nothing. Why? that someone can take that place. Or I have to buy or to do to someone that you get it. Why is that so harmful? Was it harmful, you say? And then later, actually the hunter come up with all that, for example, the healing herbs and stuff like that. Was that knowledge what they had before and then what they burned alive? Huh? My people. So far. Huh? Sabotage. I tell since decades already, yeah. The original never stops and change the shape. Yes. And for destruction you have the choose shit, yes, and all that what is put in front of your nose. Assange, for example, yes, Assange. What you have exposed? What? Show us that. Destruction for the livestock, the dumb cattle cultures to keep all that madness alive. It's the nature, it's suffering enough now. Now must from 8 billion ape cattle wear so many masks. The other don't get it yet, but they have also. I'm in the desert and I have to wear masks for echo. And how many masks? The mountains of Mars. Human decision. Have the honor and have the nuts to don't take that and tell yes, maybe that pandemic, if it would be real, if it would have a fucking reason, a real one. No, but you have no nuts, you have no honor, you have only human. I'm so human. Fuck you, scum. Yes, honorless scum. Because that, I'm sitting here and have to make that video because that, yes, because you don't look around the corner, no, you go, that was it. So that should you follow, yeah? Yeah. The animals. You read the things wrong, yes. You read things wrong. You think that will come, but maybe it happened. I'm new human. And that's the reason I get that. I try to save the planet, and that's the reason I get that. Everybody's the same as no. No. everybody's worth is decided. From that, what he do in his best knowledge and his full dead world before all. And who is only a shit bug and try to be happy is nothing worse. He is a bug. He is a bug. Yes. He's a sucker. Yes. He only wants that for himself and give a shit. And maybe yes, because he's the maybe he do because he's the positive life of himself. Here. It feels already. And when you don't realize that, then it's a bastard. Yeah. You will experience love, real love. Real love, that's the reason why the houses of Stenhausen in marble are always the wisdom and the love. It's like yin and yang. Yes, there are two parts. In real love you have a lot of wisdom. In real wisdom you have a lot of love. But nothing of that! Nothing of that! Nothing of that I see here. I see only the opposite of all of them. Demon. Oh, don't fight it. It's a part of evil. It has no heart, and you have no energy. No nut, nothing. It's only a sucker.